Hey, what's up guys? It's Aaron and I'm back to review the next Batman movie, Batman Returns from 1992. So after the success of Batman, logically Tim Burton was called on to direct the next one. However, this time around the studio gave him free rein to do whatever he wanted. So this went from the Batman franchise to the Tim Burton franchise. There's some really just weird things in this movie and it really just threw me out of it. It went to a whole new dark level, which I'm fine with, but in the way that's true to the Batman, what's the word I'm thinking of? Lore, I guess I should say. As long as it does that, then it's okay, but this movie didn't do that. In fact, I actually did some research on this movie to find out that parents actually really did complain about this movie when it came out. They didn't want their kids to go see it because the first one was fine, and then this one just went to a whole new dark tone. So I guess I can kind of see what they're saying, but in terms of enjoyment of this movie, I'm not sure much Batman fans would. But I could be wrong, but here's just my opinion. Alright, so let's begin with the cast. Michael Keaton returns as Batman and Bruce Wayne, as you already know if you have watched the previous Batman review I did, but if you haven't, I'll tell you. I think he's an okay Bruce and a really good Batman. So, moving right along, let's get into the new cast. First, we have Danny DeVito as the Penguin. And for the time that this movie came out, there was no one I can really think of that could have done it better. The thing is, he actually looks like a penguin, and not to be insulting, and I feel bad for the guy, but he should be praised because his performance was actually really quite good. But in this movie, however, in the context that Burton gave him, he's a sick little weirdo in this movie, but we'll get more into that. Next we have Michelle Pfeiffer, who was actually a really good Catwoman, but in the context of, well, how about this? What her character goes through in this movie. She starts off as a nobody with almost no self-esteem, but when she gets pushed out a window by her boss, Max Schreck, who's played by Christopher Walken, he's actually really good, but I'll keep moving along with the bigger people of the movie. She gets resurrected by cats and gains nine lives and starts acting like a cat, like the milk thing, licking herself, and it's just Tim Burton coming through the entire story, and I really didn't enjoy that. That definitely took something away from the movie for me, but, let's keep going. The side cast, they do a really good job as well, but nothing outstanding, and they're pretty much the same as the first one. So, the plot. Batman does indeed return this time and battles two villains, Penguin and Catwoman. And what happens, I'm totally losing my train of thought. I wrote this down and so I wouldn't forget anything. I apparently skipped a couple lines, but alright, so Penguin wants to run for the mayor in this, but when that doesn't work, he wants to go kill the children of Gotham. It's kind of weird, and it's not really the Penguin I imagined from the comics. He does some weird things, like when he takes over the Batmobile, he's driving this little Batman arcade thing, and he tells this girl about his flipper trick. But, that stuff's kind of silly to me and stands out, and I don't really see that as a Batman thing, and it seems like it's going more for comedy in that one area with him, and I didn't like that. Next, the score by Danny Elfman. As I said before, I love it. It's definitely one of the best things about this Batman franchise, if not the best thing. However, I just can't like this movie. I really want to. I give it so many chances, but it's just the way Tim Burton does with the lore of Batman that I just can't get over. And honestly, if you really think about it, you could replace Batman with any other superhero and it would still pretty much be the same movie. And that's just not good. I'm trying to kind of go spoiler free a bit. I didn't really address that in my last one, nor did I really go too into spoilers, but I'm going to try to do that with a lot of movies, especially new ones. But yeah, let's go back to Batman Returns. Overall, I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I'm very mixed about it. I I give it a 5.5 out of 10. So yeah, guys, it's Batman Returns, the last Tim Burton film. He actually produces the next one, but this is his last one directing. And the next film is Batman Forever, and I will be tackling that one next. So check it out. Thanks, guys.